is the newsroom.
This is the newsroom for today, Monday, October 6th, 2025. We are broadcasting to you on E1 SKAR TV, NTN, and TARZEE TV in Bartica. In the headlines, the Bharrat Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge opens.
This bridge is a magnet for transformation.
Guyanese businessmen indicted in the United States. Local company embracing AI to better serve customers. And in sport, Minister Jacobs pledges efficient maintenance of community grounds, and KFC Mini Zinger milestone highlights bright future for cricket at GCC. With the news, I am Avinash Ramzan. Thanks for joining us. We start off by telling you that the new Demerara River Bridge, named the Bharrat Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge, was commissioned on Sunday night, an event Guyana's President Dr. Irfan Ali said signals the dawn of a new era of transformation. Vishani Raghubir tells us more.
It's Monday morning and we're on the new Demerara River Bridge, which has been officially named the Bharrat Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge. Now, this massive structure was commissioned on Sunday night by President Dr. Irfan Ali. Though on the western approach, some work is still ongoing. You see a lot of cars using this structure now, and of course this structure replaces the old floating bridge that has served Guyana dutifully for several decades. But last night, just after this bridge was commissioned, thousands of persons made the journey across it on foot alongside President Dr. Irfan Ali. For the President, this bridge is not a mere structure that connects regions 4 and 3 and bridges the Demerara River. It is a significant pillar in Guyana's new transformation story.
This bridge is more than convenience. It is more than a transport solution. This bridge is a magnet for transformation. Beyond easing traffic, this bridge is a launch pad for growth. The west bank of the Demerara is poised to become an industrial hub, and this both a gateway and an engine of that transformation. Factories, logistics centers, housing developments, commercial hubs, all will rise in its shadow. It will open new corridors of development, pulling jobs, investment, and opportunity in communities that will flourish in its orbit. This bridge is therefore not just a crossing, it is a catalyst.
As he underscored the significance of this bridge and what this bridge will help Guyana to achieve in the weeks, months, and years ahead, President Ali said it was only fitting to name this bridge after someone who has dedicated their life essentially to Guyana's development. That person is Vice President Dr. Bharrat Jagdeo, who would also serve as the President of Guyana previously.
On behalf of a grateful people, I am pleased to dedicate this bridge in the name of Bharrat Jagdeo. From this day forward, it shall be called the Bharrat Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge. Because great men deserve recognition. Because visionaries deserve legacies. Because Guyana never forgets its giants. And in the coming weeks and months, you will hear more from me on our giants.
There are work still to be completed, at least on the western approach of this bridge, but that work should be completed soon. And then shortly after, additional work will begin on establishing new infrastructure such as flyovers to make the entire journey traveling so much easier. Reporting for the newsroom from the Bharrat Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge, I'm Vishani Raghavir.
Now, hours after commuters started using the new Bharrat Jagdeo River Bridge in their numbers, Public Works Minister Wan Edgell and Traffic Chief Mahindra Singh spoke on road management efforts, particularly given the work still needed on the western approach of the bridge, and pleaded with commuters to do the right thing.
The approach road to the old Demerara River Bridge at a northern carriageway will be improved to connect to the new bridge. As a result, over the next several days, the Chinese contractor will be working day and night to complete that lane.
The traffic ranks now will be positioned to deal directly with offense commission. That is to say, the roundabouts will, as they are self-regulated, they will operate in that manner. As the traffic officer of the country, I want to give the assurance that whatever will be done going forward, it translates to an action that is generally acceptable and to the satisfaction of the public, with one expectation, that the drivers' population, the motorist population, understand that for every action of yours that is not contextualized to be lawful, and the points will be proven, you can and will be charged or ticketed and placed before a court of law.
We tell you now that Azruddin Mohammed and his father Nazar are facing serious charges in a United States court relating to multiple instances of alleged fraud and conspiracy to commit money laundering, resulting in the loss of taxes and royalties to Guyanese authorities. The case was filed in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of Florida. Azruddin, his father, and their businesses were sanctioned by the United States Treasury Department's Office of Foreign Assets Control, OFAC, in 2024. The formal charges, 11 in total, came on October 2, 2025. If convicted, the defendants are to forfeit to the United States any property that constitute or is derived from proceeds traceable to the defense. It was noted that the property subject to forfeiture as a result of the alleged offense includes, but is not limited to, a shipment containing approximately $5.3 million in gold bars shipped from Guyana by Mohammed's enterprise, seized at the Miami International Airport on June 11, 2024. Now, local business Sylvie's Industrial Solutions has introduced an artificial intelligence agent into its operations, becoming another Guyanese company that uses such technology to enhance customer service and improve internal processes.
Sylvie's Industrial Solutions Chief Operating Officer Shanti Prasad, during an interview with the newsroom, said the company has introduced an artificial intelligence AI agent. Called the Sylvie AI Agent, it provides solutions for practical challenges, with their system aiding the management of the inventory of thousands of items and helping staff quickly learn product details.
Having a team member that are new coming on to learn all those items, it's going to be difficult. And part of helping the team in-house how to serve better, to have more knowledge of the item faster, was that we wanted something that can help them.
The AI system assists both employees and customers, and people can interact directly with the agent, even outside of business hours. It was developed in partnership with local tech firms V75 Inc. and Evolve, which the company praised for professionalism and timely delivery.
I need a very powerful gas-powered pressure washer.
Oh. 1 sec. For maximum cleaning power, we have a very powerful gas-powered pressure washer available. Let me know if you need more details or want to see other options for your cleaning needs.
Shanti said inspiration came partly from international exposure, including trade expos in Japan, but also as the company strives to meet global trends.
This is where the entire world is going. And whether we want it or not, if we don't adapt, we're going to keep doing things the old way.
This technology reduces wait times on the switchboard, directs customers to Sylvie's website to place orders, and supports online shopping and delivery in Georgetown, the CEO, Ramanand Prasad, said.
Something that is going to come on board is that a customer can actually flash their image of the product, and the AI agent is going to actually recognize that product and match it to our inventory.
The Sylvie AI agent marks just the beginning of how technology will shape the future of service delivery here. For the newsroom, Lizzie Yearwood.
Still to come, police concerned about a rise in rape cases in Region 10. Stay tuned. Welcome back. This is the newsroom. Donna Punch, a 65-year-old woman, tragically lost her life on Sunday morning when a truck wheel blew out and struck her at Alnes Village, Quarantine, Berbice. Her husband, Pastor Leroy Punch, informed reporters that approximately 9 hours 35, he and his wife were standing on a street close to the public road en route to a nearby church. They resided at Alnes Village. Leroy stated that they heard a loud noise approaching and moments later saw a large wheel coming towards them. Despite their efforts to move, the wheel hit his wife. After being struck, Donna collapsed and sustained injuries to the body. She was swiftly taken to the Port Moran Public Hospital, where she was pronounced dead. Donna is survived by her husband and 3 daughters. Investigations into the incident are ongoing. Ranks of the Customs Anti-Narcotics Unit, KANU, discovered approximately 245 pounds of cannabis during an operation in the vicinity of number 74 Village Coker along the Quarantine River. The operation was conducted on Friday at approximately 18 hours 40. The cannabis was discovered hidden in several parcels in nearby bushes. The team conducted a surveillance of the site as a boat approached and hovered over the coast with several individuals on board. KANU in a statement said that the individuals were observed flashing a light and shouting in a foreign language, which the officers were unable to interpret. Due to poor visibility and the potential danger of engagement under such conditions, officers remained in cover. Shortly after, one of the individuals appeared to receive a phone call, following which the vessel departed the area. Subsequently, the parcels were secured and transported to KANU's Skeldon headquarters for processing. Now, Police Commander of Region 10, Assistant Commissioner Curly Simon, said that the force is concerned about the increased number of rape cases in Region 10. During a recent episode of the Police and You program, Simon said that sexual offences, especially those against young girls and children, continue to be a major issue in the region. Such offences, he said, are being seriously investigated by the police.
With government and non-government agencies and organizations, we have a stakeholder forum next week, because one of the areas, as we discussed last week with crime, is the issue of rape, particularly those statutory rape, where young females or young children are being affected. So we'll have the Child Care Agency on board with us, we'll have the police, we'll have Blossom Inc., who does counseling and the statement taking and so forth. So we'll be discussing ways and means of which we can address the issue in terms of and more so to educate young children as to precautionary measures that they can take to avoid being victims.
2 senior officers of the Guyana Police Force are urging young people across the country to seize the opportunity to build meaningful careers within the organization, describing the force as a place for growth, service, and discipline. Speaking during a recent episode of Police and You, Assistant Commissioner Kali Parshram and Assistant Commissioner Curly Simon said that the force continues to welcome young recruits who are eager to contribute positively to their country.
We always encourage the youngsters to join the force. It's a glorious opportunity. It's so much easier now. It's so much easier to be elevated. It's so much, as Simon said just now, it's so much easier for you to attend programs and to continue your studies. And more importantly, I would have learned the discipline of being a disciplined individual. A lot of persons do not know what happens internally in the force. The force is a glorious place. It's not the best place. It's not the one and only place. But it is, if you want to give your country service in a positive way, this is it. This is where you need to come.
The police force affords you that opportunity to serve your nation in a capacity that leads to stability or manage stability and so forth. The opportunities that awaits you in terms of your personal development, your professional development, groom and mentor young people into becoming positive role models.
The Caribbean Court of Justice, the CCJ, on Monday convened a special sitting to commemorate the elevation of Justice Winston Anderson to the office of President of the region's highest court. The ceremony, held at the start of the CCJ's 2025-2026 court year, marked Justice Anderson's formal assumption as the court's fourth president, succeeding Justice Adrian Saunders. Warm tributes poured in from judicial leaders from across the region who were present at the special sitting, celebrating his scholarly brilliance, humility, and lifelong dedication to Caribbean jurisprudence.
An avid judicial educator, Justice Anderson brings to this leg of his professional journey his wealth of experience as a lecturer. His is a mission to ensure that the legal profession of the Caribbean is well informed and educated, especially on emerging legal issues. He has willingly facilitated sessions at judicial conferences in Guyana. He was instrumental in the development of the LLM program in international business and international law at the University of Guyana. It is evident that Justice Anderson has the ability to simply explain complex legal concepts. No doubt his experience as a lecturer lends to the clarity of his erudition. As such, in his 15 years on the CCJ bench, he has built up a repository of seminal jurisprudence, and we look forward to more of his learned judgments as president of the court. By his example, he encourages one to give generously of one's time, knowledge, and experience. Renowned, as we heard, as an expert and author on the law of the sea, private international law, and environmental law, and the holder of several regional and international appointments, Justice Anderson is living testimony of the scholarship of our region. The scholarship our region produces, a shining example of why we must have confidence in our own. President Anderson, on my own behalf and on behalf of the judiciary of Guyana, heartiest congratulations. We wish you God's richest blessings for your tenure as President of the Caribbean Court of Justice. As our apex court, we in Guyana look forward to your leadership as our regional justice project continues to grow from strength to strength.
When the newsroom returns, your financial, weather, and bridge reports, along with sport. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Newsroom. Now for a look at what's happening in sport. We're starting us off with some table tennis news. 15-year-old Jasmine Belingi, seen here in the red top, was crowned a new Women's Open champion after defeating her doubles partner Samara Sukai 3-love in the final of the National Senior Table Tennis Championship on Sunday at the National Gymnasium. The final saw the two teenagers and women's doubles champions face off following commanding victories in the earlier rounds. Belingi, however, proved superior in the key moments of the singles final. She secured the 1-0 advantage after taking the first set 11-9. The second stanza proved to be a critical seesaw battle, with both players trading blows before Belingi edged out her opponent with a tight 17-15 scoreline, establishing a 2-love lead. She sealed the title with a dominant performance in the third set, winning 11-4. In the singles semi-final stage, Belingi had bested Navia Clarkston in 4 sets, 8-11, 11-6, 11-9, 11-5, while Sakai earned her place in the final by downing Akira Watson in straight sets, 11-4, 11-3, 11-9. In the supporting divisions, Malachi Moore bested Colin Wong 3-1 to win the B-class title, while Alex Garraway secured the C-class division, triumphing over Clarkston in a tense 5-set affair. Now, Guyana's world-ranked bodybuilder Rosanna Fong has secured a crucial victory in the Mexico Pro Show Wellness Weekend, marking a significant step in her preparation for the upcoming IFBB World Championship in Dubai. Competing in the fiercely contested wellness category, Fong claimed the first-place trophy, showcasing a marked improvement from her second-place finish in the same event last year. The triumph drew immediate national recognition, with President Irfan Ali leading the congratulations for the athlete. The win is particularly significant as Fong now heads to the IFBB World Championship in Dubai this December. This will be her second consecutive appearance at the global championship level, having finished 8th last year, standing among the world's best. Stephen Jacobs, Minister within the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport, spent Saturday engaging residents and assessing the future of vital community sport facilities across Georgetown, promising government intervention to assist in upgrades and create maintenance programs. The minister toured several key locations, including the Lodge Community Ground, the Gill House Square Basketball Court in West Rhineveldt, and the St. Stevenson Community Playground. Rather than carrying out regulatory inspections, the visits were framed as direct consultations, affording local elders and the youth population a platform to voice their immediate concerns and shape the future development of these spaces. Jacob stressed that any upgrades genuinely reflect the needs and aspirations of the people who use the facilities daily. Jacobs acknowledged that local governance, specifically the mayor and city council, should in certain instances take the lead role in maintaining public places. Despite this, he confirmed that the government is prepared to intervene to ensure improvements are fast-tracked, securing immediate benefit for the youth and elderly residents who rely on the grounds.
We've been at it since His Excellency came in, and that is since 2020. It's community engagement. Everything that we do has to be community driven. So hence you'll see a number of consultations. Again, I'm here this afternoon. We just went to Lodge Community Center ground. Now we're here at Gilhouse Square, listening to the youths, listening to the people of these communities and what they want. Just here at Gilhouse, this was done just 2 years ago on this basketball court. But we're here now again. How can we further improve that? How can we continue and build on what was established already? So Minister Charles Ramson has been doing extensive work right across Guyana. So my main focus is to continue that, continue to drive, continue to have every single piece of development that we bring from a government standpoint, community driven. And that is all. Look at the turnout here this afternoon. People are eager for the continuity. And that is what we're going to continue to do. I leave from here, I go to St. Stevenson's Young to do the same thing. So know that with His Excellency, this is what you'll get, and this is what we'll continue to do. And the community members also have a right to ask these questions. Let's first of all think about open spaces. And I said before in the meeting, when you look at open spaces, it is the responsibility of the mayor and city council. I want to make that point because that is very, very important. So we had government decided to not worry about them and go down that line. We're going to focus on direct engagement with the community. So one of the things His Excellency mandated our ministry to do as soon as we, and this has been rolled out, I mean, since he came into office in 2020 in terms of maintenance. But he wants to really focus on maintenance in these facilities. Not just only community grounds, because we're going to focus on that also too. But these big sporting facilities, the National Stadium, Lenora, and also all the other stadiums that will be open just before 2026 is upon us. But we're going to focus on community maintenance of these facilities. I just made a promise to the people here at Gilhouse to make sure that this area is maintained, and we'll do that from a ministerial level, from our ministry. So expect a robust maintenance program that will be continued.
Some golf news now. Dr. Jagdeo made a winning return to competitive golf on Saturday, cupping top honors in the Trophy Stall sponsored tournament at the Lusignan Golf Course. Dr. Dio, 4 months postpartum, delivered an impressive performance with a gross score of 82 and a net of 68, edging out the second place winner by a countback with 39 gross on the back nine. This win marks a remarkable achievement for Dr. Dio, who expressed both joy and gratitude following her victory. She said the win was much needed preparation for the Guyana Open in November, and to win amongst male competitors was even more special. In a close second was Fazil Hanif, who matched Dio's net 68 with a gross of 89 and handicap of 21, while Anand Prasad and Parmanand Prasad tied for third and fourth with net scores of 7-1. Troy Cadogan rounded off the top 5 with a gross of 97, handicap of 24, and net 73. Now, the Mini Zinger cricket program, a collaborated initiative of KFC Guyana and the Georgetown Cricket Club, GCC, celebrated its first anniversary on Saturday, October 4th, underlining the strong foundation of the game at the oldest cricket club in the Caribbean. Targeting boys and girls at a primary school level, the program, held every Saturday morning at the GCC ground, exposes participants to the fundamentals of the sport, led by a group of competent coaches. Over the last 12 months, 183 youngsters passed through the program, with some coming from as far as Mahaica, Porica, and Timeri. At a ceremony on Saturday to mark the first anniversary, KFC Guyana and GCC partnered to recognize the participants, sharing out medals and branded KFC water bottles. Additionally, 20 of the brightest young talents have been elevated to GCC's Junior Cricket Academy, led by the long-serving coach, Peter Prasad. The top 3 participants with the best attendance over the last year were also rewarded. President of GCC, Jonathan Yearwood, and marketing representative of KFC Guyana, Charmaine Farnham, were both delighted to witness how the program evolved in 1 year, continuously attracting new and young talents to the sport.
We were looking for maybe 50 children at the most, and now we're knocking close to 200. It's amazing. Today alone, 5 or 6 new children came on board. They registered today. And it's, as I always say, it's free. We usually provide a breakfast and a juice before they start to play in the mornings. All we ask for the parent is to bring your child here on time.
We are obviously very proud of nurturing young talent with this cricket program, right, and providing with them with that space. We have seen a growth in the amount of persons who would come to attend the program every Saturday. So, the number grows each Saturday since the program started, and we are proud of that as well too, because these young children could be the next Brian Lara, the next Chivna Chanapal of the future. So yeah, we are proud to facilitate a program like this so they can enhance their skills from a very young age. We must take kudos to the Georgian Cricket Club for being able to do this with us, coming on board, collaborating with us on this, and we can only see better for the future as well too, for it to grow bigger than this.
We're very, very, very grateful, extremely grateful for KFC for doing this. We've had something like 183 children pass through our program, and today alone we had 75 children attending, and so it has served its purpose. It has taken children, giving them something to do other than on a cell phone or a tablet or something else. It takes them away from the screen time. It gives them the opportunity to learn to play cricket. It gives them the opportunity to learn to socialize in a sporting environment, which is a wonderful thing to learn to do. It gives them the opportunity to learn not only to win, but also to lose gracefully, because in our practice matches here with the children, some win, some lose. So you also have to learn how to do that both ways. Some you win, some you lose, and you have to learn to do it gracefully and graciously.
KFC is very committed to community development, and one of that development that we look at really is the development of our young people in the sports world. We do sponsorships of football, cricket, basketball, volleyball even. So yeah, this is something that that is very close to us and very dear to us.
We have identified 20 children who have shown the skills and the talents, and we have taken them out of this program and promoted them now into the Georgetown Cricket Club Junior Cricket Academy, where they will get even more. They'll get an intensive training now that will take them hopefully all the way up to the West Indies level. But this is where it starts from. This is where some of the greats have started from. They start as children learning to play the game, and then they move up throughout the years until they get up to the West Indies level.
And with that, we have come to the end of the news for this evening. Of course, you can find updates on these and other stories on our website, newsroom.gy, and all social media platforms. On behalf of the entire news team, I'm Avinash Ramzan. Thanks for watching. Be safe. See you next time.